Hello geeks and gamers, Matt Lemke here with 2Gamer Goggles, gamer-goggles.com. And today we are going to do a box breaking on Posthuman. I'm sure that many of you have seen this, or many of you might have seen it and didn't. Maybe you didn't see it on the Kickstarter. But this is one of Mr.B Games' latest Kickstarters. It's a post-apocalyptic survival game. And basically survive and evolve. Now, I've never seen the contents of this, but I have seen bits and pieces from the Kickstarter. So we are going to go ahead and start by setting the instructions aside and start digging into the contents of this game. Wow, there's a lot of stuff. This might take a little bit longer than my 10 or 12 minutes, so bear with me. And again, I've never played the game, so I might be at a loss there. You can see there's a bunch of wood chits. There's no reason why I should tear into them. There's some custom meeples that look like they're the character slash zombies. We have special dice that have been made. Holy cows, loaded! Sean Brown, you gave me some loaded dice, my friend. Oh, my boys are going to hate me. And then you get all these really cool custom dice, which, without reading the rules, I really don't know what they do. So, I'm just going to set them aside. But real quick, I'm just going to drop them. And maybe that did something good, maybe it didn't. Alright. So now, the board slash thingies. We have all of these different punch outs. You have bullets, coins, zombies. I'm going to guess that these are like city blocks here. Here, we'll zoom in a little bit so you can get a better look at one of these. Kind of looks like you're in a fallen apart city, ruined city. And then on the back, these are probably upside down because of the compass things, and then they get revealed, is my guess. You have like wilderness paths through the mountains and things like that. You've got a farm here, regain some health at the church, and things of that nature. And again, the backs are of that nature. And then these are all, this must be all woodland. You see the little trees in the corner. There's a good bit of these tiles. This is farmland. And then we have some that are a different color base. So I wonder what that's going to mean. And then we have a watchtower, abandoned amusement park. That's brilliant. I'm stealing that idea for a role-playing game. Inhabited village. An inhabited village again. We have an outpost and a hospital. And they all do different things. And then, wow. There's a lot of stuff here. We're going to zoom out a little bit. This looks like it's a character card of some sort. This is for, character card, custom creation. All these punch out, so you can put different things in there. It's really quite amazing. Then you have like money or whatever the curtain. I'm sorry, I thought that was a dollar symbol. It's a 5. That's what I get for looking at my camera. I don't know what these symbols mean yet, but that looks like an axe. And that looks like a person. So, oh man, I really can't wait to play this game now. And it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4 kits for customer creation. Or customer creation. Can you guys tell I'm in sales? Custom creation. 5, 6. And then you get the, well, you get the game board. Simple, basic. It's sharp though. It's sharp. I mean, they could have done a lot of different things here. One thing I'm going to say about this is that this is like a matte finish. It's not a high gloss finish, so you don't get that glare back off at you. And I really like that. In fact, I like that a lot. I wish more game companies would do that. So real quick, we're not going to spend every waking hour going through all these different cards because there's a lot of cards. I mean, there's a lot of cards. So we're going to zoom in here. And this looks like some we're going to call him the runner. Oh, these are definitely the different stats, like athlete, draw 1, skill, baseball bat. Here's his equipment. And here we have the dancer. She's a gymnast, of course. That makes sense. We have here different, these are weapon cards, I believe. Try not to cut myself on camera. That would be a drawback to my video, wouldn't it? So we have Fabs the Executioner. We have Hunter, who is a follower. We have, I like it, Ripper Jack. It's a shotgun with 4 barrels, and it looks like a tusk for a hilt. Human follower is a hound. A melee weapon, which is that's actually a rapier. And then there's all of these. There's a ton of these smaller cards. So we're going to flip through these real quick. Mutation scars. There's a wow. Mutating is an important part of this game. We have equipment. An equipment. Oh, well here. Gee, why don't I look at both sides? Well, okay. We're going to set this up here. Boom, and then we have the equipment. Boom, we have a mutation action. There's more equipment. Set that in a different pile. There's another set of mutant actions. There's a lot of stuff about mutants in this game. Alright, so real quick, we're just going to flip through some of these. Mutant action from the shadows. Pick a player on the indicated terrain type. Roll a number of dice equal to your shooting stat. Interesting. So, game is a card-driven model. There's 5s on some of these, so that's going to be interesting to see what that does. And then there's some that have no scores in the corner, but I don't wonder. Wow. Well, here, just a scar, no mutation. And that's a mutation scars card. And then we have a bunch of mutation scars here. Here's like small frontal lobe. Decrease your hand of mutant action cards by 1 to a minimum of 2. So mutating affects your hand size and probably other things in the game. Quite interesting. Quite interesting. Then we have these. These are all the encounter cards, which, as you can see, there's quite a few. Wow, and these are. Did those change at all? Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes the moving directional number changes. But to give you an idea here, this is a Watcher slave train. Wow. So, the ranged attack doesn't cause damage. Instead, player reduces. I can't tell what that symbol is without my glasses on. But I'm going to say, I'm going to call it endurance for now, or something similar. And basically, if you win this combat, you get to draw a follower card. So, this game clearly has a lot going on. And, like, here's more equipment cards. Or, I think they're equipment cards. These are item cards. Like, so, well, some of them are actions. There is a lot of stuff here. Like here's armor. Oops, sorry about that. Kevlar armor. Armor equipment, which is a map. During a move action, draw 2 terrain tiles instead of 1. Discard 1 after use. So it is a card-driven game. There's a certain amount of randomness to it. And then we have, here's all the weapon cards. Trying to do it some justice. I really like the art in it. Oh, it's more than just weapon cards, of course. So here's a melee weapon, sledgehammer. Wow, must have a strength of 3 or higher. Fireman's axe, axes, a kukri. Well, it's a machete, but it looks a lot like a kukri. Parrying dagger, sickle and chain. Who the heck's going to use that? A katana. Of course, you got to have a katana. A spear. Homemade club. And then, man, there's a lot of stuff. Here's like followers, minions, gang scouts. This game sounds brutal. Wow, Siren Elder. And as you can tell, there's a lot of cards to the game. The art's really cool in my opinion. I think that's not even everything opened yet. And we're going to really push through here and just kind of flip through as fast as we can. Because there's a lot of cards. And okay, these are the backs. Silly me. Here's a rock star. I could easily spend 40 minutes going through this. As you can see, there's a lot of weapons. You can gain skills in the game. These are skill cards. Here's more equipment. This is pretty insane. A scope or 2. A red dot sight, which they're kind of nice. Camouflage tent. Rain clothes. Some more supplies, equipment. What is this? A wooden puzzle. Adds 2 to your morale. Very cool. Very cool. Who would have thought of a wooden puzzle? Okay, so now we'll go back into the characters. And man, there's a lot. I'm really impressed. I did buy this. This is my Kickstarter pledge for this game. And I've actually had this for a good bit of time now, and I'm guilty of getting a full-time job that kept me busy through the holidays. So we have what looks like Teddy Roosevelt, who is an ex-cop. We have the ex-cop's wife, probably. That's a nun, people. That's a nun. We have event cards, which this one is Protector, a trader caravan. It's passing through the area. Well, we'll turn that. All players trade with each other immediately, regardless of the terrain type. Spring renewal. So, Fortress, Dark Days, Events, Gang Chick, I'll call her. Cage Fighter. Wow. The Mountaineer. Wait a minute. How come there's like no paramilitary guys? The Cook. The Butcher. I was close. Geek Kid. The Gamer! Ha The Gamer! That rocks. That's the only one I'm going to play. There's more events, of course, and, well, more events. So, I really can't wait to play this game now. I was only a little bit stoked before, but now I am like, there's so much to it. I love games where there's more than you can kind of handle, and that have certain levels of complexity. So, real quick to recap. Inside Posthuman, you will get from Mr.B Games the game board. This is only half of it. All the character creation tiles, and all the terrain tiles with special abilities and the enemy, and I'm going to call those coins. That might be canned food. Bullets for your ammunition. So you get a bunch of those, and you kind of go to town with that, and you get, I don't know, this must be 700 or 800 cards. You get all those little different event cards, and I'm going to call them, for now, I'm going to call them class cards. I'm going to pull you down here. And then you get all of the equipment items slash mutation cards, action cards that are smaller. Plus the dice, and I can't even get all the cards on here. I'm just going to have to start stacking them up more. That's why I got children to sort them out, right? That's a lot of cards. Plus you get the meeples, the custom meeples. You get the marking chits. You get the 2d6, plus all the custom d6s that are special and unique to the game, and more chits. Thanks for watching. This has been Unbox Breaking with Matt Lemke from Through Gamer Goggles, gamer-goggles.com, on Posthuman. I'm really looking forward to this. This is, I don't know, this will probably go up March-ish. By the end of March, I hope to have at least a playthrough done for you. Thanks for watching, and have a good day. Stop back soon.